Hi, my name is Camila and I'm from Colombia. Question number 1. I'm 20 years old and currently I'm studying international business at EAFITS University and also I'm studying French. My hobbies include do artistic stuff, listen to music, read, go out with my friends. I love to meet new people and I love planning events. Question number 2. My strengths. I'm very sociable. I love to meet new people. I love to embrace everything that the other person has to offer me. And everywhere I go, I make at least one friend. Also, I'm a very good leader because I like to plan everything meticulously and to hear what other people have to tell me about the event and how can we make everything great. My weaknesses. I very trust people. I trust every people with all my heart, even if I have known them for a while, or if I have barely know them. I trust every single person. And also, sometimes I'm so stubborn because I don't take the advices that the people has to tell me, and sometimes I want to do everything in my way. So that is my weakness. Question number 3. I have been a volunteer before. Yes, I have been a volunteer since I was 15 years old. And everything started in my school when I decided to join a group of young people to impact a community in a vulnerable neighborhood in my city. The community was called Golondrinas, and what I do there was recollect some food or toys for the people in there. Also, I teach maths, and at the end of the year, we celebrate Christmas. Then I decided to do my social hours, which is something you have to do here in Colombia in order to graduate. And I decided to do those hours in a special school for Down syndrome people. What I do there was help these students with crafts, handcrafts, and cards for their family, like artisans. Also, in my senior year, I volunteer in a house home, which is a place where little kids live all the week because their parents are in a difficult situation and the kids live there all the days of all the week. And what I do there was help the kids with their homeworks, play with them, and at night I help the little kids to get ready for bedtime. Currently, I'm volunteering in 2 places. I'm a volunteer in Soñar Despierto, which is an organization that started in Mexico and now is here in Colombia. And what I do there is I go every Saturday to a school in a vulnerable neighborhood with vulnerable kids, and I teach them values like love, respect, solidarity, and a lot more values. And we try to change the way those kids see the world. Like, not everything is violence, but we have to teach them something more to help them grow as a person. Also, I'm the logistic director of the social action committee at the student organization in my university. And what we do there is we go to the schools once a month to teach the kids ecosystems, the parties like Feria de las Flores, Christmas, San Valentin, and with activities, food, and like a different time that the kids don't have every day. Romania is my destination because I have read a lot of books that talks and outstand the solidarity, hospitality, and mobility of their people. And also I magnified about the landscapes, the mountains, the castles, the sky, and I want to meet everything. I want to meet the culture, the costumes, the food, and I think Romania is a pretty good place to meet something totally different from what I'm accustomed to. Question number 5. What I wish to learn in this trip is the culture. I want to learn a lot about the culture, to communicate with different people, so we can create like a connection with totally different custom values and everything. Also, I want to learn how to defend myself in a country that is miles away from mine, in a totally different continent, and I want to see my skills to defend myself alone in a country. Number 6, I see myself in a session with the kids as I am here with my kids, making them loud, playing, teaching new things, telling them stories and listening to them. Because I think that we are a support for the kids and they see us as something major as their families or their parents. So I see myself teaching them things, and most I teaching them about my culture so they can embrace different cultures around the world. What do if a kid get lost in a mountain? Well, first of all, before we go out to the mountain, I will give the kids instructions to
every day.
Number 7, what would I do if a kid got lost in a mountain? First of all, I will give the kids instruction before we go out to the mountain, like an emergency point, or that if some of them get lost, they have to tell me right now, and like a whistle, so if they're far away from where I am, I can listen to them. But also, if after all my instructions one kid get lost, the first thing I do is create my group with the kids and call some guide or someone that knows the territory better than I know, and start to look for the kid in the nearest places or the last place we have been, and then I will call the police because a lost kid is a very delicate situation, and most if I don't know the mountain, the territory. So yes, that's what I will do. And finally, question number 8. I have not been in a camp before, like a young camp alone, but I have camping with my family in a town like 5 hours ago from my city. It calls Urrao. We go there, we cook in fire, yes, and I could reconnect myself with the nature. The mountains was great. I could spend time with the animals, horses, cows, and it's a way of reconnect with the nature to appreciate what the world has to offer me. I see a clearest sky than in my city, and it was an amazing experience. That was my video, and lots of ratings from Colombia.